I promise you, this fixes Genshin Impact.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
Alright, hey yo, what's going on, all my gamers, all my Genshin gamers chat? I want to talk about the stuff that people are complaining about when it comes to the new Genshin Impact Luna 1 update. I know I've heard some things with especially the level 100 stuff, and you know, I think the quick one that we can get out of the way is them getting on camera and saying things like, "Oh, Genshin Impact doesn't want to make money." Why do you guys no one is listening to half of the things that they are saying, and that I don't know why that offended people so much, brother. Obviously they want to make money. They're a gacha company. Why would they not? People took it so to heart. It's so funny, bro. I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. I don't know. It just didn't bother me as much. I don't know. I mean, I'm spending money. I just bought the Yelan skin, brother. That skin is amazing. It's crazy how much the characters look so updated with the skins, bro. I loved it. I mean, I have Benny skin too, but that one was free. But let's go into this recap right here. I want to talk about them one by one because I didn't really get to do that with the update, right? Because it's a live reaction. But I kind of want to get in here and do this even more, right? So let's look at what stuff. Okay, so characters. I don't really think we need to really talk about characters, right? Lauma. Actually, we should talk about Lauma. Lauma and Flynn's having the new lunar charge. Obviously, it's because this is a new region. Even if it's like a half region, it is a new region, so it has to have a mechanic. And we're going to have the moon haunts you as one of the mechanics, which is kind of cool. I like the moon. The moon is really cool. The moon, what does it mean? The dark side of the moon, chat. Anyways, so Lauma and Flynn's, obviously you kind of had to... The reason why I invest in the characters at the end is because I have been right once, so I figured I would be right again, right? With Emily. Emily was a character that was at the end of the patch, right? The whole entirety of Fontaine. And she just seemed broken, but no one else seemed to believe it. And I figured Inefa would lead us to the next area, so I invested in Inefa. Which now with Flynn's and I don't even have to invest in Flynn's and Lauma. I could just have Inefa on her own because we're getting Aino for free, and that will make that character pretty decent, I think. Right? It's not gonna be like the greatest thing in the world, but it'll be fun. Like I love Inefa already. I just kind of have like an AFK team. It looks funny, right? That's kind of what you have to have sometimes with these characters. It's not about whether they're gonna break the meta; it's whether they're gonna be fun. And Efa is really, really funny to just see in an AFK team. So that is what it is. So yeah, Nefa's coming out. Luna, okay. Wuthering Waves does this too, where some of the I think Wuthering Waves does this. No, was it Wuthering Waves or Honkai Star Rail? Honkai Star Rail does this, where two characters that could probably work together. Actually, no. If you have Lauma, you don't need Nahida. You can get Nahida. I recommend still getting Nahida? Question mark. Yes. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. But, you know, Nahida was absolutely broken as a character since she released, so of course I got her. She's an Archon. That's kind of what they do. You know. The Archon power creep pisses a lot of people off, but I, for one, like lore buffs. It's kind of cool, right? No one really complains when Virgil's insanely busted. Chronicled Wish banner. I just don't think it's predatory, right? Because this is just in case you missed the Sumeru character, brother. These are like I feel like this is so people can catch up because Sumeru characters probably are not going to be super re-rolled, right? Or probably aren't gonna be on the banner wish, as I say that as Nahida's back here, right? Even then, like, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, you know why I don't think this is very predatory is because half these characters really fucking suck. Like Alhaitham and Tignari are probably gonna be the only ones you want. Maybe Nilu for the new characters, but why would you want Sino? I say this, I have Sino C1. It was not on purpose. It was completely by accident. I have the Wanderer in his weapon. My rigging mama, she loves the Wanderer. I had to get it for her. Shout out to her. And Dehya, I have C1 because I think I have her C1, but that's just because she's a perma banner character.
Wish banner.
That is what it is. I do want her weapon. Dude, I'm on some insane copium where I'm like, surely if I get Dehya's weapon, she might not be the worst thing in the game. Obviously, it's pure cope. It absolutely will not. She is god awful and quite possibly the worst character in this game. Okay, Flynn's. I'm trying to look at this stuff.
Now let's talk anniversary rewards and system optimizations.
Starting with anniversary rewards.
So it's 20 wishes plus one of these feathers, plus one of these elixirs, plus these two. Like, if we look at the wishes themselves, sure, it does seem pretty low, right? 20 pulls is kind of, you know what I'm saying? And like, oh, yikes, brother. But I'm kind of looking at this all together, right? People only want to talk about the 20 wishes, but don't want to talk about the feather and then the elixir, which you could only get like once a patch, I think. I kind of... It does, if you include it all together and calculate it all, I don't think it's the worst anniversary patch rewards, but it's
Travelers will receive 1,600 primo gems in their in-game mailbox.
like, it's not Nikkei or something with Nikkei in their anniversary. It's okay. Better than Wuthering Waves, that's for sure.
Of enhancement materials.
Where's the Wuthering Waves selected 5-star, bitch? I think they had one. I don't remember. I don't remember the Wuthering Waves 5-star or anniversary. I don't think anyone does.
And, of course, travelers will get to choose a standard 5-star character of their choice. And this year, Yume Mizuki will be available as
I'm gonna get
one of the
Mizuki.
There's also the free... Now, let's check out the optimizations that should improve.
Here is something that I do think is bad. The optimization for Genshin Impact has never been stellar. It's been dog. Brother, you know what? I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. There's no way... Like, if I'm the new face of Genshin Impact, I can't lie to you guys, right? The optimization for this game has always been dog shit because there's just so many quality of lives that they don't want to add. If you want this game to compete in the current market, there is quite literally only like 2 or 3 things that you need to do that would make this game perfect. Not even perfect, but better. One, yeah, it's literally 3. It's overflow resin, right? No, don't put a cap, put an overflow resin. No, actually, oh God, I'm thinking of more. So here, we're going to list the, hold on, let me pull up the number pad. Let me pull up the pad right here. We're going to go through this, and I'm going to say this, because you guys are going to know exactly where I'm going with this when we talk about it, right? Because this is, so we're talking about overflow resin, right? That's going to be one. That's going to be pretty good. Overflow resin, was it materials every day, right? So these are QOLs that need to be implemented into the game, okay? So overflow resin materials every day, crafting specific parts of artifacts. Now this can cost more. I don't care, but if I'm going to try to roll for a goblet and I get like 15 feathers, I'm going to be pretty upset. Right, and this also, should I put these together? Sure, craft everything. Because there's some artifacts that are not craftable. I think so. Right? I think so, yeah. I'm sure there is. What else? And then books every day. These alone would be enough, but something, no, one more. No stamina out of combat. I fixed Genshin. That's literally it. I promise you, this fixes Genshin Impact. It's quite literally that simple. Like I didn't even have to think about it too hard. Like it's really simple. But I guess we'll just look at these. Oculus Shrine depth, content version. That's fine for new players. So these, I think what people don't realize that some of these are separated into existing players and new players. These are for more new player stuff. So, you know, Oculus Shrine, this is the new player section, right? Oculus Shrine, stuff like that, it provides for XP. Obviously, Battle Pass now offers harvestable materials. If you're not, like, in a certain area, that would be good, right? You know, if you're just getting into this game, you're like, oh, I might spend money on the Battle Pass, get some free stuff that way. Test run features, now new basic tutorials or requirements can be have been reduced, sure. Reduce the difficulty for open world enemies and some domain challenges in co-op mode if you have a friend or if you and your friend start this game and neither of you know what you're doing. Like, what's the problem? I don't understand. Some people are really mad about this and it's like that's not for you. This is for you. This is where you can be mad if you're like a existing player. In the new version, you can upgrade the treasure compass through the joint meeting point, construction, gameplay, treasures, clues, and Nogcry. That's fine. Open lunar treasury to obtain dust of enlightenment. I don't remember what that is. The fourth elixir can now be previewed. This is insane. This has got to be one of the best updates I've ever seen because it just makes it more efficient, dude. This is really, really good. Now, it could be, I feel like it would be good in this list that I put right here, but, you know, on its own, it's really good. It's definitely something that needed. Optimizes the methods of claiming bonus rewards. I do kind of like this. I do. I don't think it's a problem. You know, what I think is a problem is not having overflow resin. This is just making, you know, farming a lot faster. That's totally fine. That's cool with me. I like it.
Consistent crystal fly farm.
Character or weapon receives a drop rate boost,
Mm-hmm.
the corresponding talent ascension material and weapon ascension material domains will be open every day for the next 7
Oh, here we go.
Information will be available across Genshin Impact's official accounts.
Next up, let's go over a few perks coming in the new version.
Mm.
First, when a new 5-star character or weapon receives a drop rate boost, the corresponding talent ascension material and weapon ascension material domains will be open every day for the next 7 days. Second, on top of the free standard 5-star, travelers will also receive materials to raise that character to level 60.
So here's the thing. I think that's totally... Oh, man, here's the thing, right? It's because I don't... If I have 7 days, I log in every day. If I'm thinking of me, or if I even log in like 3 times in the week of the new character being released, and I know that I want to get him, I can make that character level 90 with 999s or even triple crown. I hear people complain about this, and I think this update is totally... Oh God, this is a weird place because I think this update is fine. I like it because it will make you building your character... It shouldn't take you more than a week to build a character if you have all the character stuff available, but that in itself, like I already said, like all this would be canceled out if you just put this, right? If you just put books every day, this would be completely like books and materials. Books and materials. I should probably put that, right? I should probably put books and materials. Materials. Okay, so it's a lot less confusing. So that would just make this, that would render this useless. Although, if they don't want to implement this stuff, I guess this is fine. This would piss me off more than anything, but whatever. I'll take advantage of it. I'll level up Lauma insanely fast. It is what it is.
Here's another major piece of news. In version Luna 1, once a 5-star character reaches their maximum constellation level, additional constellations obtained for them will be converted into Master List Stella Fortuna, which is an item that can be used to raise characters past the level cap to a maximum of level 100.
For example, if you have a
So I only own one C6 5-star in the game, and it's a permanent 5-star, and it's Kuching. I don't own anybody else. I think Mona is probably the closest with 4, but I only own one, right? It's only Kuching, but I'm having a hard time caring about this, right? Like, this is obviously for whales. If someone is a whale and they've just been spending thousands of dollars on this game, sure. But as it stands right now, when I have level 90 characters, I don't really need level 100. Like, let's look at this. Can we look at these stats? So you're going to up your base attack. What is that? Oh, what is that? Let's give it a number. 10, 20, like 30, right? 30, 20 base defense and like 1,000 HP.
Characters past the level cap.
And then
to
after
a
that,
maximum of level.
after that is like another 27. Like 50 attack is not really gonna get you anywhere where you're gonna need it. It's more of something to show off, right? I figured that was gonna be the case because there's no way they're gonna give you like 1,000 extra attack for hitting level 100. It just seems like a whale thing to just laugh at people, laugh at the poor people, you know. Oh, your characters are still level 90. Oh, what's that like? Couldn't be me, bitch, because you know what? I got my money up. You didn't. And, you know, that's kind of all it really feels like. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this has probably caused the most controversy, but, like, I just don't care. Why would you care? I'm more upset that some characters have insane constellations to 3. I don't really care past that, right? But I've always said that if a character needs a constellation, it's probably dog, right? Like, the only constellation I've ever gone for myself has been Hu Tao's C1, and that's just because it makes her from busted to insanely broken at the time when she was out, right? It just, I think it made her in passive heavy attacks cost no stamina, and at the time, that was insanely busted, right? Now I could just use Malvika to one-shot everybody, so it doesn't really matter.
For example, if you have a
like
standard
this,
5-star
like Masterless Stella Fortuna is not gonna up me from 800,000 damage that I can do with Malvika right now, right? What am I gonna get after that? Maybe 100, 110, 850 or something.
You could
It's just not enough for me to
from
care.
The anniversary event, earn a Masterless Stella Fortuna, and use it to strengthen a different character.
Plus, travelers who have obtained excess constellations in the past will receive an equal amount of Masterless Stella
What's
Fortuna.
next?
Characters
I
right
like this update.
Last but not least, travelers can look forward to.
I don't know how people complain about
A new
this.
long-term-
I don't know if they are. I swear I've heard some people complain about this. Brother, you get free constellations every year.
Event in version Luna 1 to temper thyself
How much is it?
and travel far. The objective
Is
is
it
to
like
reach
4 a
weekly
year?
progress goals by completing daily commissions and spending resin at least 5 days a week across a 12-week period, or the duration of 2 versions. Travelers can earn various rewards for their efforts, including sanctifying elixirs. But most importantly, this event will give travelers the chance.
I will say that the selection isn't that great, right? These are all a lot of early game leeway characters, and I think a little bit of Inazuma characters. They're not going to have like the most busted characters in there, right? Like, they're not going to give you Shallonen for free. That's just not going to make any sense because they need to sell money for that. Remember, they don't care about money.
Designated 5-star
I will say it is very funny to me, man.
characters. For more detailed information and event
It's
guidelines,
pretty
keep
funny.
an eye out for future announcements.
It's a pretty funny
Of
thing
course,
to meme about.
we've just scratched the surface of all the exciting content coming in version Luna 1. There's so much more to discover in-game, so be sure to check it out
like
when
these
the
characters. Oh, there's some Sumeru characters as
update
well.
goes live.
I guess it's up to just Sumeru. I would just do it just for, you know, getting something for some of the characters I don't have. I would have to go and legitimately look through all the characters that I would want to have a constellation on. I'm taking free whatever I can get, right? I'm not paying them any more than I do with the battle passes and stuff like that, and like buying skins. But that's how I feel, chat. Oh wait, one more thing. It is the new. Oh god, give me 1 second. Okay, I don't know why I wasn't able to find it, but there is a new lunar mode when it comes to Imaginarium Theater, and you need up to 32 characters at level 70 minimum to get into it. I don't know how people found a problem with this. I have just alone for level 90 characters. I have like 42. This game has 102 characters. Unless you're brand new, and then in which case you shouldn't worry about lunar mode. I don't know. That just seems silly for me. I was just like, no one really addressed that. Like, bro, who cares? You should have this many characters. Unless you're going through the game with one single team, it seems really weird that you would complain, that you would have a problem with it. I don't know, chat. Anyways, that's all I really want to talk about, chat. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you gamers in the next one. Bye.